Google Doc, you're going to want to go to docs.google.com. If you don't already have a Google Doc account, or a Google account rather, you'll need to make one. You can attach it to the email you currently have, or I would recommend that you create a new Gmail account. Go to gmail.com and set up your account. Once in Google Docs, and you'll notice here at the top it has a selection of Gmail, calendar documents. When you're in Google products, you'll often be able to find these links in the top corner. So when you're in Gmail, you can click to link directly to the documents. So I'm going to click here on Create New, and I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. Create a new spreadsheet. And you'll notice that it opens up to a blank spreadsheet. First thing I'm going to want to do is change the title. So you notice here where it says Unsaved Spreadsheet, if I just hover over top of that and click on it, it's going to allow me to rename the spreadsheet. I'm going to call this one Sample Spreadsheet. Click OK. If I want to change the name again, the title, I can just click again right here where it says Sample Spreadsheet, click there, and it'll allow me to edit as I wish. The other thing that you should notice is right next to the title it says Private to Only Me. You're going to want to change that so that you can share this spreadsheet and make it viewable to others. So the first thing is to click on that and open up the sharing settings. You can share directly with another user by just adding in their email address into where it says Add People. This email address will need to be linked to a Google account. So if this person does not have a Google account, they would need to make one, or you would need to ask them their Google account email and share it with that one. When you go to change, here next to where it says private, I'm going to change it. This gives me some different options. I can share it so that it's public on the web, or if anyone has the link, then they can look at it, but only if they have the link. You should choose one of these options when turning in assignments. If you don't mind it being on the web, please make it public on the web. Otherwise, choose anyone with the link. You can choose to allow anyone to edit. That's not usually recommended, but in instances where you're having trouble getting somebody to help you with your Google Doc, it might be suggested to temporarily turn on Allow Anyone to Edit. So go ahead and save. And then you'll notice here in the sharing settings, it has a link. It says paste this link in an email or instant message. So if you click here and you're going to copy Control-C or Command-C on the Mac, you can paste that to turn in this link or to share it with someone else in order to allow them to view the spreadsheet. In Google Spreadsheet or in any spreadsheet, it should notice that you have a series of columns, so A, B, C, D, E, etc., and rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And then this creates a table or a grid, and each box within the grid is called a cell. And so you'll notice where I just typed the word cell, this is in column C, row 3. So this is cell C3. Now I double clicked on it to allow me to edit it again, and then I can push enter. And so what having this table structure allows me to do is to be very organized. So I can set up different headers with different numbers. So I might have a number of missing assignments. So I can type that as a header, and then I could put point values, just kind of making this up. So let's say if someone has 3 missing assignments and they are missing 100 points. So I can just type in numbers. This person has 4 missing assignments and he's missing 80 points. This person has 10 missing assignments and they're missing 200 points. And so I can just create this table that's really fairly organized. What's nice about a spreadsheet is the ability to do math in the spreadsheet. So all I need to do is make sure that I am in a blank cell, any blank cell. For example, right now I'm in cell B11. And if I type the equal sign, it's going to start allowing me to use a calculator. So I can say equals 5 plus 6, and then I'm going to push enter, and you'll notice that it calculated to equal 11. Say this equals 7 times 8, and you'll notice that the times is the star above the 8 key. It should return 56 when I push enter, and certainly it does. I'm able to also do what's called cell referencing, where I can say equals, and then what I want to do is click on or type the cell that has the value I want. So this equals the cell C7 plus cell C8. So you'll notice in cell C7 I have a value of 3, and in cell C8 I have a value of 4. So when I push enter, it's going to add those for me and tell me that when I added them, they give me 7. So what's nice about that is if I change this, instead of there being 3 missing assignments, what if I put 10? And you'll notice that the 7 in cell C12 got updated to 14. Again, if I go through and I change this to 1,000, it automatically updates to 1,004. So what's really nice about that is as you put in your numbers, and if something changes, you have updated information, then all your formulas would also be updated. So I'm going to make another formula. I'm going to say this equals cell D7 plus cell D8 plus cell D9, and notice that I'm putting the plus sign in between each of these, and then I'm able to click on the cell. I could manually type. I can do plus D10. I can manually type that in, or I can just click on cell D10 to add that in. So I'm going to go ahead and push enter, and it's going to show that when I add 100 plus 80 plus 200, I get 380. If I change the cell D10 from being blank into being a value of 1,000, that this cell D12 with this formula in it is now updated to 1,380 automatically. Again, if I change the 1,000 into a 1, cell D12 automatically updates. When you're ready to share your spreadsheet, you may click in the upper right hand corner it says share, or I can go back here to click where it says public on the web. I'm going to be able to get this link that I can then copy, close, and then I should be able to paste that. I wouldn't paste it into the spreadsheet. I'm just showing you that I was able to paste it into there. But you can paste that to where you want to share it with somebody, into an email or into a digital submission form.